From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next. Tyrone Lawson, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last three outings. In the last three outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games. And that's the key to his success in the last three games so far.
Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's slugging over .550 on the season. A lot of home runs, a lot of doubles. That's elite power. That's elite slugger territory. Not a lot of guys in the game get to that territory, even some of the really good ones. Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
At the plate, Peter Nomo. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, it's pretty rare you get 2 good fastballs back-to-back to hit. He missed the first one, got the second one, and didn't miss it.
Dan Green.
Stepping in now, Dan Green, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Digging in now, Robert Fitzgerald. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Saul Robert as he watches ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to third. He's right there. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that. Stepping up to the plate, Jamie Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Jamie Ortiz.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Rockies, Harold, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Stepping into the box, Xavier Uribe, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. There he goes. Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0 delivery. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. A runner in scoring position with none out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Lopez. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Nick Lopez. And a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
At the plate, Brandon Swanson. He comes in with the second best RBI total on the club and a chance to add to that total here. First pitch on its way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
McCutcheon.
In now, Taylor McCutcheon, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 9 homers. He'll check in here with an average of .325 and 23 driven in. Looking to minimize the damage here. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So that early 2-run deficit is now history as they've come back to tie this at 2 in the bottom of the first. So striding forward now, Anthony Brown. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Nomo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Danny Cloutier. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the running catch near the stands. A tough play there on the run for the first out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I love watching these guys play defense. They're the highest fielding percentage in the American League. You talk about range, digging balls out on bad throws. They do it all. They can defend.
And he takes a cold strike one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Sam Mendoza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And that's in there, 3-1. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hard hit at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3. Ready now, Scott Subcheck. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Scott.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Green sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nomo giving chase, but this will land foul shy of the wall. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Mendoza is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Jamie Ortiz. Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Robbie Lopez trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side as we get a nice look at the Chicago skyline from above the shores of Lake Michigan. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Gonzalez. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. And a look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Nomo. On the ground up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 32.
Digging in, Dan Green. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now batting, Nick Lopez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nick Lopez.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now here it comes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brandon Swanson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Thought about third, but he'll go to second instead. The tag gets 1, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Taylor McCutcheon. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Anthony Brown. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Enrique Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Enrique.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Standing in, Robert Fitzgerald. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Roberts.
Standing in now, Saul Roberts, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to land foul. Ready on 1-2. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Subcheck has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher. Danny
Stepping in, Danny Cloutier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's running towards second, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left. At the plate, Scott Subcheck. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Scott Subcheck.
And this will be fouled away. Hit to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in, Delman Watson. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A fastball that finds the outside corner. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Now another 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Fitzgerald. And settling in now, Tanner Dickinson. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
McCutcheon is right there, one down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Sam Mendoza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Gonzalez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
No, he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner.
Is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready once again,
and
Xavier Uribe. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Uribe.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Robbie Lopez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Green has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Lopez.
Ready for another shot now, Nick Lopez. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And that total is currently tops on the ball club through the first couple of months of the season. Stepping in, Brandon Swanson. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Michael McKee is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Anthony Brown will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Squared that one up just a little late. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. 0-2, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Nomo moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter Nomo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Subcheck. 1 away.
Center fielder number 32.
Ready for another shot now. Dan Green. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, he's having a terrific season. Keeping that average up there above the 300 mark. That's an indication right there. 2 strikes, and he's still able to get the base hit.
Into the box now, Enrique Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
The left fielder number
digging
34.
in and looking for more. Robert Fitzgerald. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fouled back. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Scott Subcheck. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws 2 pitches and bam, bam. He's got a runner now in scoring position. He's got to buckle down.
Ortiz.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Stepping in now, Jamie Ortiz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Now the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Xavier Uribe.
Second baseman, Xavier Uribe.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like digging in to try it again, Danny Cloutier. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. And this is line foul over the White Sox dugout.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already. And, man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Lopez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 25.
Now at the plate, Sam Mendoza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing-eye singles. Just found the hole.
Gonzalez.
Digging in once again, Lorenzo Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
For the White Sox, number 99.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. One there on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Pablo Julio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Robbie Lopez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Up next for Chicago.
Into the box, Nick Lopez. As he'll take a look at ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, this is his 3rd hit of the game. He has been absolutely on fire. I think they got to start thinking about maybe walking him when they see him come to the plate.
Brandon Swanson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lopez is on his way home, and a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Taylor McCutcheon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Dickinson is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. And they get the double play at 3rd. White Sox able to. At the plate, Peter Nomo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. McCutcheon ranging back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder Dan.
Now at the plate,
Green.
Dan Green. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Lopez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, Enrique Perez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now a flare out toward right center. Uribe onto the grass, and the inning is over. Ricky Rivera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ricky Rivera.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Brown. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air. Roberts ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
The batter.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through. A base hit. Subcheck rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jamie Ortiz. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him straight.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox lead. So stepping in, Robert Fitzgerald.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Got him. So digging in now, Saul Roberts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Misses, ball 2. 2-2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. Stepping up now, Danny Cloutier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 count. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
6-2 the final total today. Chicago rack up a division leading 40th victory of the season. Tyrone Lawson earns win number 7 on the season. Duke Johnson records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.